Oh, hi, buddy. I'm getting ready to film. You ready to film? Oh, it was already recording. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. It's me. I'm a whole year older. Hi. Good to see ya. I am officially 32, which is partly why I am making this video. Oh, I wish you could see him right. Oh, you can probably see him. Look at this. Hi, buddy. What you doing? I get so distracted. I'm sorry. I get so distracted when he comes into the plan of everything. Okay. So today, the last time that I did a video, I told you my plan of doing 32 things before I'm 33. I believe that I mentioned it, but I'm really going to do this. And I know that I say a lot of things, which is why I'm doing this video, because I think that you will hold me accountable. I went ahead and I've actually done this list probably 3 or 4 different times, and it's interesting because each time I do it, there's a lot of things that stay the same, and then there's things depending on my mood that have changed. So I think that this is going to be my pretty set list of the 32 things I want to do before 33, but one of the reasons I want to put it out to the universe and put it out to you all is for suggestions. So there might be something on here that sparks you in your mind that you think, oh my gosh, that could be a really cool thing for Melissa to do. So if that ever comes up in the middle of me telling you all of these things, please leave me a comment below, because I'm kind of open to anything. Most anything, I should say. So most anything I'm open to. I'm really focusing on the fact that I want 32 to be a really amazing adventure. And if you guys have been following me on Instagram recently, you'll see that I use the word adventure because I truly believe that when you put something out to the universe, it will happen. And when you start thinking in a way and projecting certain visions and thoughts and feelings to the universe, things will start aligning. For instance, the other day I was in Jacksonville and having a hard time trying to find a parking spot, when all of a sudden I said, you know what, the universe will deliver. We will find a spot very close to the restaurant, and within 5 seconds I turn around and I say, oh my god, there's a spot, and all of a sudden a spot aligned and it was just there. Now that's something small, and that's something that probably, you know, who knows, maybe it was just good timing or good luck, or I don't know. I think it's the universe, and I'm really believing in the universe. So I'm putting this video out here to you all to kind of get inspiration and for you to hold me accountable, ensuring that I truly do hopefully make everything on this list come true. I really just want to focus a lot on adventure and fun and excitingness, and you know, down the road I want to be married with a family, and I'm not married with a family right now, so now's the time for me to do this. So that was kind of a long introduction. As always, this always happens to me, so I'm sorry, but you know, whatever. So I'm gonna kind of go through really quickly. I'll also do like a little scrolling thing. No title text here because I'm gonna hopefully do this the right way. But I'm gonna put it out in words as well. But I wanna verbalize it because, like I said, when you verbalize things and when you start to envision yourself actually doing it, I think it will come true. So maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe this doesn't have any affiliation to actually getting things done, but in my heart of hearts, I don't know. I believe in it. So this is in no particular order, and no value of, you know, there's no value in ranking. Okay, so I want to go somewhere I've never been. I want to, which is a very broad statement, but I wanted to be realistic. Okay, I want to take Finley to see snow. I want to go out of the country. This is a potentially already planned thing. So also there are a few of these that I feel like I can kind of check off in one sitting. So for instance, my friend Ansley, her bachelorette party is in January, so we're going out of the country for it. So I think that I can tie into a few other things that are on the list, and you'll hear them. So that's kind of cool that I can kind of do more than one thing at a time. I should probably say, no, you need to do a separate thing for each of them, but I think that that would be a little overwhelming. Okay, I want to catch a fish. I am a Floridian, born and raised, and I don't believe that I've ever caught a real fish. I've never been able to be that girl that holds up this beautiful fish and says, oh my gosh, I got this. I'd probably catch and release, especially depending on what season it is. But I want to catch a fish. Huh. I want to see cherry blossoms. That has been on my bucket list for at least 4 or 5 years. Preferably the ones, well, obviously in Japan, that would be pretty cool. Preferably the ones in Washington, D.C., but I know I'm on a very strict timeline for the cherry blossoms in D.C. So if I can't do that, I've also heard that they're in New York City right now, so I could potentially see them in New York City. Prefer them in D.C., but I'll settle for anywhere. But let's pretend I didn't say I'll settle. Let's just pretend I'm going to see them in DC. Let's just pretend. I want to cook a steak. So I have gotten really good at cooking chicken. I've also grilled for the first time on my grill. Picture here. Because I want to insert this. I was so proud of myself. But I want to learn how to cook a steak. For some reason, red meat has always been something I've been scared to actually cook. So I want to do that. I want to watch a sunset in a new place. So like I said, I can probably, you know, do a lot of these things in one area. But I want, the sunsets are my, they're my serenity. And there's something really incredible to me about a sunset and watching it in a new place and just taking all in the colors. And I know I'm from Florida, so Florida sunsets are really difficult to beat. So I would, maybe if I could preface a sunset, it would be to beat a Florida sunset. I don't know if that will happen, but so that's one of them. I want to go on a girls trip. Like I said, I'll already be doing that, which I'm excited about. I want to go camping, whether it's in an RV. I think I want a tent or a cabin. Yeah, probably a tent. Tent camping, we'll say. I want to treat myself to a spa day. I have never really had a spa day for myself. I've never paid for just like the facial and the manicures and the pedicures and the massages. I've never done that for myself. So I'd like to do that. I want to see the Rockefeller Christmas tree. That's also been on my list for quite a while. I want to read a book in a hammock by the water. Very specific. I want to pick fresh fruit. I have always seen people go and pick apples and strawberries and blueberries and blackberries. I want to go do that. One of the other things I want to go to is a winery. Preferably in Napa, maybe? I don't know. But I want to go and visit a winery and just have a nice relaxing day at a winery. I want to learn how to wakeboard and wake ski. So that's always been something I tried kneeboarding once and it was a very big disaster. So I was supposed to try wakeboarding about 2 or 3 years ago and I was just too scared. But I'm not scared anymore. I want to learn. I also want to visit a field of flowers. So whether they're sunflowers or just wildflowers, I want to just be in a field of these beautiful flowers. I want to go hiking. I want to have a picnic in the park, a real picnic in the park with a picnic basket, a blanket, and cheese and wine, and just, that's what, yeah. You know, something you see in the movies. I guess a lot of these things are like stupid romantic comedies that influence, you know, what you envision your life to have, and that's probably one of them. But I think there's something so special about a picnic. So maybe I could go and have a picnic in the park and then read a book in a hammock by the water. See, could do this all together. I want to have a weekend of completely disconnecting from everything. I don't want to have, I mean, I'll have my phone for emergencies. Don't want to get on social media. I don't want to text. I just want to disconnect completely. I think it's reasonable saying one weekend out of however many weekends are in a year. I would like maybe more than one if it's, you know, a special weekend or something, but definitely one weekend of just completely disconnecting. I want to go to a national park. I want to do a creative project, whether that's painting, learning how to sew. I've thought about, you know, painting my house or painting my fence, or even creating a picture or drawing or something. I want to do a creative project. I want to go snorkeling. One of the other things I want to do before I'm 33 is to start a podcast. I know I've been saying that for how many years, but it's on the list, so it's gonna happen. Gosh darn it. I'm at 24. Wow, that went quickly. Oh, Finn! He's tearing up a toy. These are the toys that Char and Allie got him. Look at that. Gone. Okay, 24. I want to spend more time being outside, whether that's a bike ride, walk, run, rollerblade. I haven't rollerbladed in a long time. Maybe I'll go do that. Spend more time outside. Also, I want to acquire a new hobby. So I kind of toyed around with this one for a little bit because I've always said I wanted to learn how to play the acoustic guitar, and then I've said I wanted to really focus and learn how to sing, and then I want to learn, I don't remember what it was. There was all these other hobbies that I've thought about, but I really want to focus in on something that I would be proud to say that I can do. So that's kind of leaving it open, so that kind of, maybe you guys can come in and help me with deciding on a new hobby. Maybe it's painting, maybe it's, I don't know, I love journaling, so maybe it has something to do with writing. Maybe I can blog. I don't know. I want to road trip to a cabin or a lake. I remember I went to a cabin a few years ago and it was so peaceful. I want to learn I want to perfect my handstand. So I haven't been able to really nail a handstand in yoga, and I want to practice the maneuvering of actually getting up there and staying. If it's only for a second, that's fine, but I want to have the proper form and be able to do that. I want to create or learn a signature dish. So I always find this funny because when people say, oh, do you know how to cook? I can cook a mean grilled cheese. I mean, I've got grilled cheese down. Nobody can top me on my grilled cheeses. However, I really, but it's funny, growing up, my mom always she was able to look in a pantry and just kind of and throw something together. Her goulash was always the best. I loved my mom's goulash. But I want to learn a signature dish. I can cook chicken, and obviously I'm going to learn how to cook a steak, but I'd like to learn a signature dish that was something that I could say, I am really good at chicken parmesan or something like that. So here you go again, coming in. Last few are, I want to visit 2 museums this year. There's obviously some museums here in St. Petersburg, so that's easy for me. I've never been to the Dali. I want to go to the Dali, and I also want to go to the Holocaust Museum. There's a few others here in St. Petersburg, but I also want to visit other museums. I want to volunteer, find, or create a charity. One of the things that I feel like a part of me is kind of lacking, and this could be because of the fact that I'm still involved in pageants, and all of these women have this cause. They have a cause that they believe in, and that they find time to give back to the community, and I don't feel like I've been able to do that, and I want to. I miss that. I miss that part of my life. So I want to be able to volunteer more, find a charity that I can be a part of, and maybe even create one. Maybe there's something that I'll develop. I know I have so many passions, but there's something that maybe I can tie into my passion and create my own charity. I want to adopt a family at Christmas, something I think I did in high school, and it warmed my heart at Christmas time, where I knew that not only was I buying my friends and my family gifts, but I was able to support a family during Christmas time. And finally, my 32 before 33 is to be happy. It's so cliche, but it's so important. I truly want to find the happiness within me. I know I talk so frequently about projecting happiness and, projecting these positive thoughts to the world, and I think that it's really important to really believe it within yourself. So that's my final one. I really appreciate you guys being in my life. I know I say it at every single video, but I really, really do. You are a part of my life that it's hard to explain to a lot of people who don't understand it. But you've gotten me through a lot, whether you know it or not, and whether we've hugged or spoken in person. Just know that there's a lot of this life that I really appreciate. I know that I've, you know, taken a little bit of time off, and you guys have been so supportive of that. I really wanted to find me and what I wanted to do with this channel, and where my happiness derived from. Why do I make these videos? Is it to, I don't know, is it, I don't know. So, you know, I wanted to find out why I really made the videos. And I'm not going to be vlogging. I don't think I'll ever, I don't know, I can't say that. But that part of my life is kind of in the past, and I'm okay with that, as long as you guys are okay with that. If you still want to vlog, if you still want to see vlogging, check out CTFXC. They're incredible. They're the godfathers of vlogging. But this channel, I really want to, as you can see by my list, I want to really dive into some meaning in my life, and that comes from you all. So maybe even finding or creating a charity that involves the Positive Thinkers United. That could even be a charity, but what are we going to do? How are we going to impact somehow in this world to make a difference? So I don't even know. I guess that means I just got on a, did I just get on a soapbox? Is that what that saying is, where they say get off your soapbox? Maybe I just got on a soapbox and now I'm off of it. I'm sorry. But I love you guys, and I feel as though I have grown so much in the last few years that I'm not the person that I used to be, and I'm so grateful for, you know, all of the mistakes and the lessons that I've learned, because I feel like I'm more of a whole, and now we're able to really make a difference in wherever we land. So thank you guys for being a part of the Positive Thinkers United. Thank you for being a part of the Mel channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. If you're new and this is your first video, hi. I'm Melissa Amber Trippy, 32 years old. I live in, you know, Florida. I'm born and raised in Florida. I'm a Florida girl. But anywho, so, all right, 32 things before 33. Let's do this. Insert title text here. Just kidding. Love y'all. Bye.